Number 1. To solve an issue quickly, be soft on the person and hard on the problem. When there's a problem, it's easy to get angry or frustrated and direct those feelings toward the person involved. However, this can make things worse because people often become defensive when they feel attacked. Instead, we should be kind and understanding toward the person, but focus strongly on solving the issue itself. By being soft on the person, we create a comfortable space where the other person feels safe, which leads to better communication. When we are hard on the problem, we can stay focused on finding the best solution without damaging the relationship. This approach helps resolve conflicts faster, improves relationships, and saves energy that would otherwise be wasted in arguments. This approach promotes mutual respect and cooperation between the parties involved, whether the conflict is personal or professional. Number 2. Pretend everyone was sent to teach you something. This is a powerful lesson in humbleness and learning. Every person we meet, no matter who they are, has something valuable to teach us. Sometimes, we're quick to judge others or assume we know better, but this closes the door to learning. If we approach every interaction with the idea that everyone has something to offer, we become more open-minded and curious. Even when we don't agree with someone's views, there's still a chance to learn something new, whether it's about their perspective or even how to handle disagreements respectfully. This mindset helps us grow in ways we might not expect. We learn to listen better, become more patient, and understand different points of view. This is helpful not only in personal relationships, but also in professional settings, where being open to new ideas can lead to better teamwork and creative solutions. Number 3. Pause in speaking plus eye contact equals sign confidence. Communication is key in all areas of life, and this sentence offers a simple way to improve it. Pausing before we speak gives us time to think about what we want to say, helping us avoid speaking too quickly or saying something we don't mean. It also gives us a moment to organize our thoughts, leading to a clearer and more confident speech. At the same time, maintaining eye contact shows that we are fully engaged and open-hearted in the conversation. Eye contact helps build trust and shows that we are listening. Together, pausing and making eye contact make us appear more confident and thoughtful. Whether you're speaking in a meeting, chatting with a friend, or giving a presentation, this technique can make a big difference in how others recognize you. Over time, practicing this will help you become a better communicator and give you more confidence in social or professional interactions. Number 4. Learn how to make people feel important. This is one of the most important skills you can develop when interacting with others. Everyone wants to feel valued and important, and when we make an effort to do that, it strengthens our relationships. Making people feel important is about giving them your full attention when they are speaking, really listening to what they say, and showing genuine interest in their thoughts, feelings, and experiences. It's also helpful to remember small details about their lives, such as their interests or stories they've shared with you before. When people feel heard and respected, they are more likely to trust you and build a stronger connection with you. This is useful not only in personal relationships, but also in work environments, where making others feel valued can improve teamwork, cooperation, and morale. The more you practice this, the more positive and meaningful your relationships will become. Number 5. A person's favorite sound is their name, so remember it. This sentence highlights a simple but effective way to make people feel special. When you remember and use someone's name in conversation, it signals that you respect and recognize them. In a world where people can sometimes feel overlooked, hearing their names makes them feel acknowledged and appreciated. It's a small gesture, but it has a big impact. Using someone's name in conversations creates a more personal and friendly connection. This can be helpful in both social and professional settings. For example, in a work environment, addressing someone by their name shows that you see them as an individual, not just another coworker. Remembering and using names is an easy way to build connection, trust, and mutual respect with others.
William Shakespeare said, "There's no sweeter sound to a person than the sound of his or her own name." Did you know that hearing the sound of your own name activates your brain almost more than any other type of input?
Number 6. Positive intention before giving feedback. Giving feedback is an important part of communication, but it's often difficult to do well. This sentence reminds us to approach feedback with the right mindset. Before giving feedback, it's important to make sure the person knows that you care about them and want to help them improve. When people feel that your feedback comes from a place of support and positive intention, they are more likely to accept it and take it seriously. This creates a more open and trusting environment where people can grow without feeling attacked or criticized. In the workplace, this approach helps build a culture where feedback is seen as a tool for improvement, not punishment. In personal relationships, it helps strengthen bonds by showing that you're invested in the other person's well-being and success. The key is to frame your feedback to show you care about the person and want to see them do better.
A leader who recognizes and rewards feedback is going to encourage more feedback. So if I ask for feedback and say I'm open to it, and then somebody gives it to me and I either defend myself, criticize them, or reject it, then I'm creating an environment in which no one's going to give me feedback.
Number 7, praise publicly, criticize privately. This is an excellent rule to follow when managing praise and criticism. Public praise is a powerful motivator. It shows people that their efforts are recognized and appreciated, and it encourages them to continue doing good work. Praising someone in front of others boosts their confidence and creates a positive atmosphere. On the other hand, criticism should be handled privately. Criticizing someone in front of others can embarrass them and make them feel defensive. This approach often leads to tension and damages trust. By offering beneficial feedback in private, you create a safe space for the person to reflect and improve without feeling judged or humiliated. Whether in the workplace, at home, or in social situations, following this principle helps maintain respect, builds trust, and encourages growth without causing unnecessary harm to relationships. Number 8. Unspoken expectations are premeditated resentments. This sentence helps us to understand the importance of clear communication in relationships. When we have expectations of others but don't express them clearly, it often leads to disappointment and frustration. The other person may not even know what we want from them, which causes misunderstandings and anger. This is especially common in close relationships, where we sometimes assume that people should just know what we want or need. But expecting others to read our minds is unrealistic and unfair. By clearly communicating our expectations, we can avoid misunderstandings and build stronger, more open relationships. Whether in work or personal life, expressing your needs and expectations helps everyone stay on the same page, reducing the risk of frustration and anger. Open communication is the foundation of any healthy relationship, and practicing this principle will lead to greater balance and understanding in your interactions with others.
Resentment is a key human motivation, and it's a great teacher. To listen to your resentment is one of the best things you can possibly do. You have to admit that it exists first, and then you have to admit to the fantasies that it's generating, and you have to admit to what you would regard as the way out of it.